So next we'll look on this problem. Okay. So here we have two sphere. What is that? Sphere 1 and sphere 2. And if you can see, we have A, B, C and D. So these are all contact points. Okay. So with the contact points, we will be having normal reactions, correct? So for this one, how will be the normal reaction? Will be like this, correct? So it will be like this, perpendicular to the plane. So this is perpendicular to the plane. And for this, it will be like this, correct? And for this, how will be the reaction? Like this. Okay. So but at point B, how it will be? So it is making reaction with the both the sphere. So it might be like this, isn't it? Correct. So it might be like this. So for that reason, you have to draw free body diagram for both the spheres. So first we'll draw free body diagram, that is FBD for sphere 1. Okay. So FBD of sphere 1. So this is the point acting. So this is the normal reaction. Okay. Yes. This spear's weight is acting downward, correct? For spear 1 I am talking about. So the spear's weight is acting downwards. So that is W. I will just make a quadrant first. Okay. So that it will be easier for me to draw. How will you know whether we should draw the quadrant for this or that? See here, the reactions are acting exactly with no inclinations, exactly at the axis itself. So it's better to think in that way. So if we draw quadrant here, so that can be easily helpful for you to draw the reactions on this. So for that reason, I have taken the quadrant. Okay. Then here for sphere 1, correct? So what is the force? This is RC, and moving in this direction it will come on here in this direction. So this is RC. Okay. And any other forces acting? Yes, RB and this D reaction. This is moving upward, so it will be here. So this is RD. Okay, this is RD. And if you see, this one is also the normal reaction, but it is inclined in this direction. So this direction will come in this way, isn't it? So here draw whatever the force you will get with some angle, so that is RB. Understood? So now we'll draw for sphere 2. Okay, so this is FBD for sphere 2. Okay, so the weight of the sphere is acting downward. Next, I will draw quadrants. Okay, the reactions, this is RA is acting in this direction. So this is R A. So this is RA. Okay. And so this one is done. Any other forces? This one. So this is moving toward this direction. So it will be RB for the sphere 2. Okay. And this is W. So this is W of the sphere 2. So this is the free body diagram for the sphere 2. Understood how to draw the free body diagram for the sphere 1 and sphere 2. So just take the normal reactions where it is acting at a contact force and just draw it on the quadrants here. I hope you understood how to draw this. So we'll move on to another one now. Okay, so yeah, see here, this is the contact force and this is the normal surface. It is acting like this. Okay, and this is the contact force. It is acting like this, perpendicular to the surface. And for this, it should be like this. Correct? And any other forces left? Contact forces I'm talking about. Okay, contact forces. This is Q. So it will be like this. One is here, another one is here. Okay, so this is S, this is R, and this is Q, and this is P. P, Q, R, S. Okay, so let's draw free body diagram for this. For sphere 1, for sphere 1. Okay, the weight of the sphere is acting downward, that is weight. I will draw the quadrant system for this. Okay, yes. So this is the RS, okay, exactly at the y axis. RS, and this is RR. So this is reaction R, okay, and anything left? This one. So this is acting in this direction, that is RQ, reaction Q. Okay, understood? Now you have to draw for sphere 2. Sphere 2. For sphere 2, the weight of the sphere is acting downward, so it will be W. And next I will draw the quadrants. Okay, this one is moving in this direction, so it will be RQ for this. So this will be RQ for this, RQ. Okay, and next one is this P. So reaction force P. Okay, so this is how you draw the free body diagram. So the RQ is done. R, just look at the numericals. Just look at the alphabeticals. P, Q, R, S. Correct? So everything is done. So this is done. So this is how you draw the free body diagram for this. Okay. Now look at this figure. So for this, you can pause the video and draw free body diagram on your own. Okay. So here the reaction force will be perpendicular to the normal surface. Okay, so it will be like this, and for this contact force it will be like this, and this B contact force it will be like this. Okay, so this is how you draw the reaction force. So now the sphere weight acting downward, so that is W. So next draw quadrant. Okay, for the sphere 1, okay, here sphere 2, this one is acting in this direction, so it will come in this quadrant, isn't it? Okay, this is what? Reaction C. So this is RC, and this is moving exactly in X direction, so this will be RD. Okay, this is RD, and this one is RB. So this one is RB. Now come to this sphere 2. Okay, weight is acting downward. W. Next draw quadrant. Okay, so this RA is moving in this direction, so it will come here. This is RA. Okay, and next this is RB moving in this direction, so this is RB. Okay, and sphere weight is done. Okay, these two are contact forces for point sphere 2. So this is how you draw free body diagram for this. I hope you understood. So this is all about how to draw free body diagram for these kind of problems. Okay, so this you take as a homework or the practice problem. Okay, so try it on your own. Okay, so just let me know if you have any confusions or doubts. Drop it in comment section.
Thanks for watching! If this video helped you, don't forget to subscribe to your fave teacher for more civil engineering concepts. I'll see you in the next concept. Bye!